Breaking news. The APC has responded to the explosive allegations made by Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the former governor of Kano State and the 2023 presidential candidate of the New Nigeria's People's Party, that the Nigerian government wants to create a new breed of Boko Haram terrorists. And yes, Kwankwaso had made these allegations that the All Progressive Congress-led federal government are attempting to create some new breed of Boko Haram terrorists in Kano State. And Kwankwaso had accused this APC government of trying to create this new breed of insurgents in the northern Nigeria. Kwankwaso was reacting to the ongoing situation in Kano, where the federal security agencies, which are solely assigned for the ensuring of peace, law, and order in the state, now have resorted to backing the disposed Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero. And speaking at a flag-off ceremony for the construction of the 82 kilometers rural road networks at his hometown, Madabi, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso has said the people of Kano will surely resist any attempt to undermine the constituted authorities in the state. And in a statement now signed by the National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Felix Moka, he made it known that the unwarranted and insensible Kwankwaso had made such serious allegations, against the ruling party, that it was quite insensitive and unwarranted for Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso to make such serious allegations against the president. And he made these allegations without any shred of evidence. He further alleged that certain individuals in the APC fold were goaling the federal government with the goal of reclaiming Kano State through a declaration of a state of emergency. And the APC have noted that Kwankwaso's wild comments were made with reference to the lingering emirate crisis and tussle in Kano State, and the APC have reacted. Now, we consider Kwankwaso's comments to be disappointing, highly unconsiderable for an individual of his standing. As a former governor, as a minister of defense, the APC had expected Kwankwaso to demonstrate a high-grade discretion and a better grip of severe social, political, and security implications of unguarded utterances capable of fueling tensions and strife in the good state of Kano. Now, the APC had said that it was quite disturbing that Kwankwaso would so casually accuse the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu of attempting to create some new breeds of Boko Haram terrorists and insurgents. The same Boko Haram that has inflicted unspeakable and despicable acts of terror that have destroyed the lives of innocent citizens and heroic men and women in uniform. Adding that Senator Kwankwaso have ignored the federal government's glaring neutrality on the emirate crisis in Kano from the onset. So, because it's obvious that this Tinubu's administration has really prided himself in staying apart from disputes. But then, the APC have noted that Kwankwaso's unguarded allegations, like those coming from the highest level of leadership in the NNPP, such as made by the Deputy Governor of Kano State, Comrade Abdul Salam, against the National Security Advisor, Malam Rabadu, which he has since retracted and apologized for, are utterly unhelpful in this Kano crisis. Okay, guys, this is coming from the APC. So it is expected for Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, who is like his elder statesman, to not have made this statement, according to the APC, because the situation in Kano State calls for calm, as the nation awaits judicial and political resolution of these outstanding matters in the state. But it seems that Kwankwaso, rather than playing the role of an elder statesman, was busy exploring and exhausting all avenues for political and peaceful resolutions by trying to create troubles for the APC, by trying to create troubles in Kano State. Now, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso had made this known. He added that he doesn't want the people of Kano State to sit back and fold their arms while the state is being destroyed of its peaceful coexistence because of what is happening. He noted that the people of Kano State should be very careful, and the enemies of the state is the federal government, is the Tinubu's government, because it's obvious that the federal government is planning to take over Kano State through declaring a state of emergency. As Kano is an NNPP state, the government for long have been eyeing Kano State, and they want to use this avenue through this emirate crisis to take over the state. Kwankwaso added that some desperate politicians are already on a mission of breaking Kano apart, but had noted that the people should refuse and reject these attempts by these individuals. They should fight them off, because the people and the future of Kano State, lies in the hands of the people of Kano State. So the NNPP leader had further stated that the federal government was listening to some unpatriotic politicians from Kano who will only contribute to its failure, because he said the people of Kano will resist any attempt to undermine the constitutional responsibility of the governor by any individual or group. As the people of Kano are currently open to dialogue, they are open to truce and reconciliation, and will not accept any political harassment or intimidation. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Politicians, they tend to say a whole lot of things, especially as it relates to what's happening in Kano State. And Kwankwaso is a leader in Kano, and he made quite some disturbing statements regarding how the APC government are planning to take over Kano through this emirate crisis that is going on in the state. But then Kwankwaso had made this statement without enough backing, without proof to back up his claims that the federal government is trying to create some new breed of Boko Haram terrorists in the state. And now the APC have countered his claims, claiming that it is unbecoming of someone like Kwankwaso to make such an utterance regarding the government. But then I know that there is no smoke without a fire. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments section.